Hello, Star Wars fans. And today, I do have a Star Wars build. And if you happen to notice that little opening, I am actually working on my own background. So for now, I have a little, it's in the works. It's in the works. It's gonna be huge. It's actually gonna be quite a bit bigger than my Transformers background. That one was, obviously purchased. This one is being made, so making it a lot bigger, and I'm actually trying to enclose it on every single side just so it holds more light. But yeah, definitely in the process. There's gonna be some stuff eventually going in the back, so that way it's not as dark, and all that good stuff. And right now, I do have this right here. I got it from Staples. It kind of resembled a, sand, but unfortunately, I think it's a little bit too light in color, because it's coming off, a little bit like it's white in color, and it's really not. It's more like a light sand color, and it's got these little gray specks in here. But I have something coming which is darker, so it's not gonna look this way for the next little bit here. So this will actually be improved, hopefully in a month or so. Alright, but what I have for you today for Star Wars, if you happen to see the little the magazine pop in front of you, is I have the first 4 issues of the Star Wars Build Your Own X-Wing. Yay! Seeing as I kind of like the way that the R2-D2 build is going, I thought this would be pretty cool. And I know in the first R2-D2 build video there, I might have butchered DeAgostini's name. I ended up actually pronouncing it DeAgostini. So that's my bad. So yeah, this is from modelspace.com and DeAgostini. And this magazine is just like the R2-D2. It's gonna go in detail with like Star Wars history, Star Wars behind the scenes, specifically of like the X-Wing and possibly other flying craft in here. And one of the first pages in here is talking about Ralph McQuarrie. And basically, I see this as, if he wasn't involved in this, then the Star Wars we know probably wouldn't have had all the cool designed crafts that it does. So it does go into detail about that, and Luke Skywalker and his X-Wing, which that's pretty much what this build is. It's a replica of the original model for Luke Skywalker's X-Wing in the original Star Wars movies. So I think that's cool. And we have a little parts list right here. So, and just like with the R2-D2, I will be opening these on camera. So, there we go, and just so we can actually see here what is actually covered. Cockpit canopy rear, cockpit canopy front, R2-D2 dome, one of his LED mounts, internal LED for him. These are basically the R2-D2 components checklist, because this is going to have the little R2-D2 sitting inside at the top of the X-Wing, and he is removable as well. So you get front body panel, some of his little photoreceptors and audio receptors, and R2-D2 right leg outer side. So we have that, and the assembly, there's an assembly just for like the cockpit to start the a laser cannon, and steps to start assembling R2-D2, which R2-D2 himself has 10 steps. The laser cannon is 5 steps, and the cockpit is also 5 steps. So we'll get this opened up and get started on this, which I actually now have space to keep the magazine off to the side there, and take care of that. So I'm just hoping that this isn't coming off too bright, because I can actually move that so that way we can actually do this. So like I was saying, it's a background that's in progress. Hopefully once I get some darker coloring for the bottom parts here, it won't be as bad. Well, there we go. Got that backing off. See, I really learned since the first couple build videos of mine for the R2-D2, just to take the entire backing off. All right, and there's that piece of the cockpit, and the back piece of the cockpit. R2-D2's little photo and audio receptors on a sprue right there, and the leg, and his dome, part of the laser, LED, and this feels like it's called, this might actually be die-cast right here. Let's see here. Yeah. So that piece is die-cast. And this piece also seems to be die-cast. So we got this piece right here. And we have the front half of R2-D2 there. I like the way that's detailed. It's cool. And then we have this little piece right here. I know it's not coming off too well. Right there. And that's everything. Okay, so move all this stuff stuff over, because right now we don't actually need the laser pieces or the R2 pieces. Alright, so step one on cockpit assembly is to take these two pieces and just literally put them in front of you. Step two is line up the hinges projecting from the front section with the pins on the rear section. So literally you're just, you know, like doing this. And then 3 is hook the hinges over the pins. Okay, so it will actually be easier to do it in this direction. So be careful, because this is plastic. Wow, this is actually going to be a little challenging here, because these things are going to snap in place, and I don't want to break anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is step 3. Step 4 is press the parts together firmly until the hinges snap onto the pins. And it's not telling you to, not showing that you push on the on this piece at all. It's showing to push on the hinge itself, which I don't know. Let's see how that goes, because, you know, I don't want that little, oh, okay. For a second there, I almost thought something broke, because it seemed like it wanted to go. Oh, see, look at that, a little stress mark. Jeez. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I do have a little stress mark in that from getting pushed, and I was trying to be as careful as possible with this. Oh, but it is together. Opens and closes. And yep, that was step 5, is to actually check to see if it opens and closes. So seeing as we already did that, it says to put the pieces off to the side for now, because obviously that's probably all we're going to be doing with that for this video. Okay. Assembling the first laser cannon, start by fitting the 3 sections of the barrel together. You all have also received the outer half of the cannon housing, but as you won't assemble this part until stage 3, keep it safe until it's time to use it. Okay, so step 1 is literally to take, these 3 parts and just set them here. Step 2 is push the shoulder firmly into the jacket, and I'm guessing, well, this is the piece right here that it's talking about. So, and if I don't know if you can actually see like the detailing on here. It was kind of like dry airbrushed for effects. And I don't know which way around the paint job is supposed to go, because it's darker at this end than it is at this end. And same thing with the smaller one, but I'm guessing, I guess it doesn't really matter which direction you put it in, but I'm gonna put it in this way, because if this is the larger one that's going in first, it's obviously going to be, I wanted the tip of this to try to match this color, because it has like the same effects on it. So, alright. Oh, is there like little... No, there's not. Okay, so there's no like inside pins that match it. Okay, and looks like it's either scraping paint or plastic as it's getting pushed in. So it's gonna try to see if I can get that out of there. Okay, there we go. So there's that. Okay, so step 3, make sure that the shoulder is seated all the way in. Alright, so and that's as far in as I can get it. And of course, you know, the pictures, you know, they're holding it all the way out here. And of course, the way they have it, you can't actually see this like black line here. Okay. Sure. Alright, so step 4 is push this tube onto here. And that's not even going on, it's not even sitting straight on here. I mean, this is straight, and notice there's like a little gap right in here. So I don't know if I might or might not have to end up gluing this at some point. Or maybe I have it on backwards. Well, it's still the same either way. Because those little tabs are literally getting cut off pushing this thing on. So I guess it doesn't matter which way around you put it. So at some point I might have to see if I have to actually glue this. Yeah, wiggling. Maybe they should have, I don't know, I mean, they probably could have been like a little stronger of a plastic. Maybe. But a little bit of glue won't hurt, and at some point I guess maybe this won't even, might not even be able to see this part at some point here anyway, so I don't know. We'll have to see. And then step 5 is just make sure that the tube is fully seated on the shoulder. And that's all for that. And the next thing we're doing is to start assembling R2-D2's dome. So might actually have to get in a little bit closer for that one. Okay, so yes, step 1 is start by identifying the 3 projectors as numbered. Oh, it has it around this way. I think. Okay. Believe that this is the direction that they have them. It's like this in the magazine. So, step 2 is carefully snap the first projector off its sprue. Okay, so alright, there's that right there. Now hopefully it actually fits into the hole. And the hole that it's telling us to put it in is... Okay, so step 3, fit it to the slot in the front of R2-D2's dome. This way around. Okay, I believe it's saying to put it in that one. I can't quite tell, actually. Maybe that one? No, I think it's this one. And I don't think that this is the right one. It's not really fitting. And there's space. No. I think it's this one right here. Okay, hold on, let me... Yeah, I think maybe the sprue didn't really look anything like what it was showing in the picture. So, alright, so that one. Oop. And it doesn't say anything about gluing these in. But, I mean, look, there's still like a little tiny gap in there. So is this... Can't tell if this is going in the right direction or not. Well, that seems to be a little bit better. Because, here, let me just show you this picture right here. See, because it shows that piece is at an angle right there. And then shows the picture right there. And that's not really, if you look at it, this piece isn't angled, though. So, I don't know. I just don't know which, because some of the stuff I read said that it was supposed to go in a certain direction. But I guess I'll go by the picture and put it this way around. Even though it does have that little gap right there. Okay. And step 5 is saying to snap off this middle one. Alright, turn the page. Okay, and step 6, fit it into the slot on the top of R2's dome this way around. Okay, so you can see, okay, so the picture looks like this. Okay, it's going into this one right here. So I guess sometimes you just gotta look at the pictures after, you know, like the step after, in order to figure out where it's actually going. Okay, so that is step 7. Push the projector fully into the slot until it's flush. So there we go. That's in. That one's in. Step 8. Snap the third one off the sprue. Which I wonder if that really was the one. Huh. For the first one. And this one is supposed to go in this spot right here. So I don't know, we'll see. See that, look. This one's angled. This one's angled like it was shown in the first picture, but yet it wasn't actually fitting in the hole. Nope, I guess we are gonna have to switch these around. Like I said, that, you know, like it didn't actually say anything about gluing, so I mean, these are literally supposed to just, you know, go in. I mean, because this one wiggles around more, and it doesn't even want to, like, sit in there all the way. Oh, so maybe it's backwards and it's supposed to go angled like that. I know, I'm kind of like going back. And see, it doesn't even fit that way. Okay, so I guess this is the only way it can actually fit. So I'm just doing this just to make sure that I'm getting everything right here. Because some of the little pictures don't match like the shape and everything that these things are supposed to match to. Alright, so push that in. So, okay, so that one fit. Okay, so I guess this is right now. A little weird and odd, but okay. So step 9, fit it to the slot at the back of R2-D2's dome this way around, and then it shows you the picture right there. Okay. And 10, push the projector fully into the slot until it fits flush. Which, that one's flush, that one's flush, that one's flush. This, well, I should actually see this one's flush-ish. Ish. Okay, that's... Okay, so that's it for this issue. And it's literally just putting these things in his dome, putting the cockpit canopy together. If you do happen to build this yourself, just be careful of these little plastic hinge pins here. And then we put these together. And then just be careful when you're pushing these on, because the metal in these barrels could actually scrape too much plastic off as you're pushing it down. But, yep, that is everything for issue 1. Okay, and issue 2. Colin Cantwell modeling the X-Wing, which I'm guessing that's one of the things that's actually in issue 2 as far as the magazine goes, along with Starfighter Ace's big Darklighter, and then R2-D2's right leg, laser generator, laser LED, and cockpit base. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. So, until the next build your own Star Wars R2-D2 or the build your own Star Wars X-Wing, or until the next Transformers upgrade video, which the next one that will be coming out will be the Transform Dreamwave TCW08, and I will try to get that out this week. So until then, thanks for watching.